Oh, hey there. Hi, hello, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us right here on a brand new episode of QC Life. I'm Jorge Andres.
And I'm Janet Angel.
Look, we got a jam-packed studio, jam-packed show for you, lots to bring you, so make sure you buckle in and get ready. Also, make sure you log on to wbtv.com/vote, join in on the conversation. And well, Jana, the day has come. It has finally come. We now know nearly all of the artists coming to this year's Lovin Life Music Festival.
That's right. Charlotte's premier music festival is returning with over 50 artists to bring a weekend of music to Uptown Charlotte. And those 50 artists include a mix of national, regional, and local artists. One of those locals being the Queen City's very own Bailey Marie Griggs.
Now, if you've been really anywhere in the Charlotte area that has live music, well, chances are you've seen Bailey Marie perform. She's also performed at several iconic American venues, such as the Apollo Theater, or how about the Roxy? And now she gets to perform at a music festival in the heart of her hometown. Well, this is the kind of exclusivity you only get on QC Live. Here to tell us all about the experience is the very talented young artist herself, Bailey Marie. How are you, Bailey?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Hey, thanks for being here. Look, we are all excited for the Lovin Life Music Festival, and I got to start right there. We love seeing local talent get the stage that they deserve. So when you found out about this festival and you were participating, what was that feeling like?
I mean, first of all, there's no words that even express the amount of excitement it was, because first of all, it's a huge music festival in my hometown that I'm going to be performing at. And so, I mean, I think the biggest thing was like, I'm going to be here in Charlotte performing at this amazing festival with all of these amazing artists. And so it's just fulfillment of excitement and enjoyment. And so I'm really excited.
Look, this is the second year of the Lovin Life Music Festival. It continues to grow. One of the things that they really hang their hat on is giving local artists the stage that they deserve, with your family, your friends, all in attendance, watching your growth throughout the years, not just as a person, but as an artist. How has that made you feel to have their support and then really be able to culminate that this year with the Lovin Life Music Festival in May?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know that I have such a good, supportive group of people in my life, and, you know, I've built it up over time. But having such an amazing festival here locally, I'm really hoping that it takes all of the people that I've met over the years that's local, and maybe they all can come to this festival and we can all be together and they can kind of see where I've grown, and, you know, hopefully it can all be a nice enjoyment of a festival together.
Look, when we talk about musicians and artists, the Lovin Life Music Festival is headlined by Gwen Stefani, Dave Matthews Band, Benson Boone. Now, you're no stranger to big venues yourself. Like I mentioned earlier, you played at the Apollo Theater, or when you were younger, you played at the Roxy before. What's it like to not only play at these iconic venues, but get to have your name alongside the names of the Dave Matthews Bands and the Gwen Stefanis of the world?
Yeah, so I started off playing at these big venues when I was young. So, but even then, now seeing my name with all these other people, yeah. I mean, it never stops being surreal. And I think that's where people are like, oh, you're probably used to it by now. But I mean, seeing my name with Gwen Stefani and all of these amazing artists is still very surreal for me, and I'm just extremely excited about it.
Listen, how old were you when you learned, when you were just a little kid and you said, you know what, this is what I want to do? Do you remember, like, was it like 2, 3 years old? What was it?
Well, I always like to say I literally came out singing and dancing. And so, I mean, I remember I used to love Barney, and I would always sing the songs on Barney. And so I swear from the minute that I even knew how to talk, I was singing. And so I always felt like that was my thing. Okay,
that's a good sign, because I have 2 little girls, a 4 and a 2-year-old, that love singing too. So they look up to you, and they look up to artists and see themselves in you. For the little girls out there, like my daughters, that look at Bailey Marie and say, wow, I want to be just like her and sing on that stage one day too. What do you want them to leave with when they listen to your music?
I would really like to give off, you know, there has been so many times where people have said, you're so young, you're not going to be able to accomplish what you want to do. And there has been times where it's like people have beat me down, but like you can't listen to that whenever you genuinely want to do something. And so I would say really just focus on the goal, and anything else that's being said negative, don't even pay attention to it.
You know, there's athletes I've interviewed, there's artists I've interviewed, there's actors I've interviewed that all have a common thread in this. When they perform, they all kind of go to a place in their mind and in their heart. Where is that place for you when you're on stage performing?
I mean, I feel like whenever it's definitely the vibe of, it's a completely different feeling whenever, you know, you have the full band and the crowd that's going crazy, and it's like a feeling I can't even explain, because you're just up there and it's like a whole vibe that everyone feels. And you know, me and my band after an amazing show will be like, that was awesome, and we all feel the same vibe and the same feeling. And so I mean, I know I use this for everything, but it's just a surreal moment.
Now, last but not least, for anybody that hasn't been to the Lovin Life Music Festival, it's just year 2 of the festival, but they want to check it out. They want to see, at the end of the day, whatever day they go, whether they see you perform or not, what do you want people to leave with after they have a great experience this year at the Lovin Life Music Festival?
Yeah, I mean, I would say leave with the feeling of amazing music and amazing artists. And so go have a great time, because no matter what day it's going to be on, it's going to be a blast anyways.
Look, at the end of the day, it's all about supporting local artists. It's all about supporting our city here, the Queen City of Charlotte, that for the 2nd year in a row now is hosting the Lovin Life Music Festival with the likes of Gwen Stefani, Dave Matthews Band, and of course, our local talent of Bailey Marie. Make sure you give her a follow on Instagram and Facebook. Check out her website as well. Bailey, look, I did not bring my drum kit or my cajon, so I can't join you in some music, but why don't you stick around and play a little bit of music here for the people on QC Live? Deal?
Awesome. That's something I can do.
Look, Jana, we're getting a little sneak peek of what people can see in May.
I think we're